JJ, if you will.
All right. How you guys doing?
Yeah.
How many 8th graders in here? So you guys went to, did your 8th grade visitations?
Yep.
Okay, so anyway, I went to, started my high school off, went to Cardinal Church High School, and had a normal life. And I thought everything was going to be okay. Normal house setting, went to Catholic grade school. And when I got in the real world, it was a lot different. You know, drugs are offered to you. I got introduced to at the gym. I was working out, and the guy gave me a pill. And he said, you want to have a great workout, take this pill. And I said, okay. So I took it. And I was like, I felt amazing. I was like, whoa, this is awesome. And then that led me to taking that same pill to go to work, to go out, to function. And eventually led me to lose my job, lose my home, lose my car. And I never thought this stuff would happen to me. I got a great family, went to Catholic school. Not going to happen to me. But the people, my family, they were tired of me hurting them. So they cut me off. I called my grandmother crying. This is in August 2009, or no, 2010. I called her crying. I said, help me. If you love me, help me. She said, no, you'll be okay. I had to hit bottom. Started all over. Lose everything I had. My apartment. Hey, you guys familiar with Fifth Third Field downtown?
We'll be there tonight.
Huntington Center?
Yep.
Okay, I stayed in an apartment complex right between there. It's called Commodore Perry. Everything was real good for me. I worked at Columbia Gas, was a meter reader. But the real world set in. I had to take responsibility for myself. And I got mixed up with the wrong people. The people that, the addiction to the pill. And then it led to other things. Like he was saying, it's a gateway. One thing leads to another. I was out at the club at night. Never thought, oh, not me. I was taking ecstasy. I started off taking Adderall so I could have some energy. It led to me taking ecstasy. Never thought, never could. Man, my mom took me to my 8th grade visitation. Took me. I remember coming to St. John's, St. Francis, Cardinal Church. I went to all the schools. I could never imagine I'd be in this position. So anyways, as I'm telling you, I hit bottom. I stopped doing drugs, but I was continuing to sell it. Because I didn't have no job at this time. I was homeless, needed some food. And a week, I'm trying to build a relationship with God because I'm trying to make these changes in my life. And I said, God, how do I stop doing this? It's just easy money. Even if I have a great job and a great career, I'm still going to do this. I asked God for his help. 1 week later, January 2011, this is January 21st, 2011, at 3:05 p.m., cold winter day. I had sirens behind me getting pulled out of a car. Pulled me out the car, yanked, searched the car, took my car. I'm sitting in a jail cell, handcuffed to the wall. Literally, like handcuffed to the wall, no one here. And I'm crying my eyes out. But I'm smiling at the same time because I said, thank you, God. Thank you for this chance. And not everybody has that second chance. There's jails full of people that are just like me. They never had a second chance. When all the people that I thought were my friends, the people that were selling drugs for, that took me to Mancy's Blue Water, that took me out, took me to every fancy restaurant, you name it, gave me the watch off the wrist. $200 watch here you can have. And they weren't there for me. Actually, The guy I used to sell drugs for. He came to my house. I was living with my dad at the time. He came to my house after I told him I wasn't going to do this no more. And I'm pulling in my driveway. It's about 8 o'clock at night. And my car's set, put in park, and my door opens. And he pulls a gun to me. He says, "Give me everything you got." Pulls a gun to me. This is the same guy that was giving me the watch, clothes, whatever. And I thought these people were my friends. But all they cared about was the money. You know, that's all it was. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys is, just because you're at St. John's, just because you got a mom and dad who cares for you, it doesn't matter. These people will try to suck you in and do whatever it takes. And there's going to be a lot of peer pressure out there for you guys. So that's why you guys really just need to embrace this. And like he was saying, it's not only a felony. I work an entry-level job in Toledo. Entry-level job. I make a decent wage. But you can't have a felony. They do not hire anyone with a felony on the record. No one. And if I didn't have the things that happened to me, I didn't get the breaks I got, I wouldn't be there today. So that's pretty much everything. My personal story, what's happened to me. You guys got any questions or anything, feel free to answer. Yeah, what's up?
What did you do when he overdrafted you?
I was scared. I was shaking, man. I handed him every dollar in my pocket, and I was scared. And I went inside and I cried. And I called. I had a friend who was a deputy sheriff, and I called her. And I was scared, man. I felt horrible. You thought these people were your friends. Didn't care nothing about me. All they cared about was money and greed.
You have to keep in mind, when he got arrested, none of those guys were around.
Exactly.
None of his so-called buddies showed up to bail him out. Right. Okay, you're an expendable commodity to them. They don't care about you. They'll tell you that when you're making the money, but the minute you run into a problem, running into the DEA is a problem. The minute you run into the problem,